timed.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So
199 people.
199 people, she said.
Oh my gosh, there's like 400 people on this.
Well, I thought there was a way to make this full screen.
my God.
There's 300, 400 Eastern.
Well, there's 400 people.
That was a long
I'll put
conversation.
my ears in because I'm listening.
Let's see. I'll just have it on.
You
for
want to
this.
let me in?
English culture firm. Just for
You're welcome to join. This is from the Workers' Circle.
Oh wow, you're
really
nice.
What to do next?
I'm not going to worry about
And feel better
Keep
about
asking
it.
asking me, okay. Turn my camera on when I get
Oh,
For 500 people.
I turned mine off.
no.
Wow.
530.
I'm on Zoom. 4 million people on this.
My cell phone?
You want me to turn the sound off? They can't hear us. It's whoever's talking in your thing.
I hear people.
We hear you.
Mute.
We're not automatically muted, so if you're not muting yourself, you can be heard.
Oops.
Look at everybody.
I want to see everybody.
CHANDEL.
At the right angle.
This is exciting.
No.
I can't. Talking. She's translating.
Wow.
We muted.
No, well, we are.
No, we're not. Hi, Carol and Jonathan.
There are captions you can.
Oh, I don't know how to.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Lisa. Aaron.
Hi, who's saying hi? Hi, Carol.
Welcome, everyone. We're about to start. If everyone could please mute themselves. We have over 500 people and
Wow.
counting. So if you could all just take that moment and mute yourself on the top right.
Now the host needs to mute themselves, unmute themselves.
Okay. Hi, I'm just looking for Andrea Miller to join us. I'm
And
Ann
I am
Stovak.
here, and
There,
I
we
am
need
with
to
you.
spotlight you, Andrea. Here we go. I gotcha.
All right, lovely.
Welcome,
lovely,
everyone.
lovely.
People are coming in faster than we can count. We have almost 1,000 people. Oh no, I'm sorry, 631.
And you're muted
Are
again.
joining every
Okay,
minute.
yeah, that's okay. I understand. We're doing a grand experiment and having hundreds of people joining us on this Zoom. So as people come on, we're muting en masse, and so for a few minutes, Andrea and I may be muted and unmuted, but that's okay. We're with the people together. So I'll just introduce myself. I'm Ann Tovak. I am the proud CEO of the Workers' Circle, and I am cavelling, watching all of you come on, and my colleague here, my partner.
Writer at large at the Bulwark and
I am Andrea Miller. I am the executive director of Center for Common Ground. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Okay. It is 7:05, and we still have a few more people coming in through the waiting room. Let's give just about 20 seconds more to get them in, and we will begin this incredible program. And we're encouraging people to please make great use of the chat as we welcome everyone here. It's so good to be a part of this Zoom, this community, and here with all of you today.
And I'm loving watching everybody join. And as soon as one group joins, a new group shows up.
It's incredible. We are lighting the way tonight.
And I think we are almost there.
So yeah, I think we're good. With 670 people and no doubt, and counting.
Well,
Okay, Andrea, I think we're good to begin. You're up.
all right. All right. Well, again, welcome everybody. We are moving into very dark times. And what we have that is so incredibly special is we have each other. We have been through dark times before, and we know that our resilience and our love for each other will get us through the night.
Thank you. And just to echo what Andrea is saying and expand, we gather tonight at a critical moment to renew our commitment to democratic society and to one another. As we, the people who are both guardians and architects of a multiracial, multicultural democracy accountable to all of us. Our strength tonight and every day flows from those who came before us, brave activists who fought and sacrificed to build a better, more just world. Tonight, which also meaningfully falls on the weekend when we remember and honor the powerful legacy of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King, we will read excerpts from speeches and readings from different pivotal points in American history. And together, we will all take up the baton that has been passed to us to continue this fight for the America so long promised. And now, I welcome Lou Aya from the Peace Poets to offer us a song.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ann. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you for being with us. Tonight, we're going to start with a song that honors all of the people we bring to our good work for justice and for peace in this land. And so tonight, we're going to sing all together a song that goes like this. We have not come here alone. We carry our people in our bones. That's right. We have not come here alone. And if you listen, you can hear them in my soul. So go ahead, take a second. Think about who you're bringing with you tonight. Who are you gonna need to keep you strong in these days to come? They are here with us now. And when we let that power in, when we recognize the presence of those who taught us, we're so powerful. So sing that with me. We have not come here alone. Go ahead, y'all. We carry our people in our bones. Sing, we have not come here alone. And if you listen, you can hear them in our soul. Listen, y'all. I'm showing up loud with my grandmother's voice and coming through calm with my old man's poise. In case you wondering who's making all the noise, I'm coming with the hood who taught me key and soy. I'm from a long line of activistas, breaking down the borders of imperialistas. And we don't die, we multiply. We a million more times than meets the eye. I have not come here alone. Sing that with me, y'all. I carry my people in my bones. Say, I have not come here alone. And if you listen, you can hear them in my soul. Say that last line. If you listen, you can hear them in my soul. Thank you for being here. Thank you for singing with me. Peace and blessings and power to all my good people. I just want to go ahead and pass it on to the for the powerful reading of our program tonight. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Lou. We are so grateful for your music and grateful to have you with us. My name is the Reverend Noelle D'Amico, and I'm the Director of Social Justice at the Workers' Circle. We begin tonight with the preamble to the United States Constitution. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. We do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Karen Camblin, and I'm from the Center for Common Ground's Northern Virginia Democracy Center. Tonight, I will be reading an excerpt from Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King's The Trumpet of Conscience, 1968. Returning violence for violence multiplies violence, adding deeper darkness to a night already devoid of stars. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. The agony of the poor impoverishes the rich. The betterment of the poor enriches the rich. We are inevitably our brother's keeper because we are our brother's brother. Whatever affects one directly affects all indirectly. The question now is, do we have the morality and courage required to live together as brothers and not be afraid? We still have a choice today: nonviolent coexistence or violent co-annihilation. This may well be mankind's last chance to choose between chaos and community.
Good evening. My name is Pablo de Jesus. I'm the Executive Director of the Unitarian Universalists for Social Justice, and I'm so pleased to be with our friends in the movement for an inclusive democracy this evening. I'll be reading from How We Became Human by Joy Haro, from Reconciliation, a Prayer, 2002. O sun, moon, stars, our other relatives peering at us from inside of God's house, walk with us as we climb into the next century, naked, but from the stories we have of each other. Keep us from giving up in this land of nightmares, which is also a land of miracles. We sing our song, which we've been promised has no beginning or end. All acts of kindness are lights in the war for justice. Amen. Ashe.
Hello and good evening. I'm John from Center for Common Grounds. I am the Democracy Center IT lead. And tonight I'll be reading an excerpt from Maya Angelou's letter to my daughter. If we tolerate vulgarity, our future will sway and fall under a burden of ignorance. It need not be so. We have the brains and the heart to face our futures bravely, taking responsibility for the time we take up and the space we occupy, to respect our ancestors and out of concern for our descendants, we must show ourselves as courteous and courageous, well-meaning Americans. Now, thank you.
Hello again. I'm Ann Toback with the Workers' Circle. I'll be reading an excerpt from the Gettysburg Address by Abraham Lincoln, November 19th, 1863. 77 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Monica Brown, and I'm with the Center for Common Ground, and I co-lead the Cobb County Democracy Center in Metro Atlanta, Georgia. And I'll be reading the 1851 speech from Sojourner Truth, Ain't I Woman? That man over there says that women need to be helped into carriages and lifted over ditches and to have the best place everywhere. Nobody ever helps me into carriages or over mud puddles or gives me any best place. And ain't I a woman? Look at me. Look at my arm. I have plowed and planted and gathered into barns, and no man could heed me. And ain't I a woman? I could work as much and eat as much as a man when I could get it, and bear the lash as well. And ain't I a woman? I have born 13 children and seen most all sold off to slavery. And when I cried out with my mother's grief, none but Jesus heard me. And ain't I a woman? Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alexandra Flores Quilty. I am with the organization Free Speech for People, and I'll be reading the sonnet The New Colossus by Emma Lazarus from 1883. And many of you may know this poem is enshrined at the Statue of Liberty. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land, here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with the torch whose flame is the imprisoned lightning in her name, mother of exiles from her beacon hand. Glows worldwide welcome her mild eyes command, the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep, ancient lands, your storied pomp, cries she. With silent lips, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore, send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door.
Good evening. Andrea Miller again, Center for Common Ground. I will be reading the first clause of the 14th Amendment and the 15th Amendment of the United States Constitution. 14th Amendment. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. The 15th Amendment of the United States Constitution. The right of citizens of the United States to vote shall not be denied or abridged by the United States or by any state on account of race, color, or previous condition of servitude. Lou will now be joining us for another song.
Thank you so much. Thank you for those powerful words. Right now, we're going to sing a song about courage. Remember, my people, it takes courage to be loving, to be kind. Those who want to spread hate, they're just afraid. And so we remember that and we sing this song tonight. We are not afraid. No, we are not afraid. We will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. Try singing that with me. We are not afraid. Go ahead. We are not afraid. We will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. Let me move now. We are not afraid. Like you mean it, y'all. We are not afraid. We will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's some people that think, we might be afraid. Maybe there's a lot of reasons, particularly tonight, And it's in those moments when we do feel fear sneak up on us, because we love our people so much and it hurts us to see anything happen to anyone we love. In those moments, we call on that deep source within us and source around us of courage. Trust me, y'all, we need each other right now, and we need to remember that courage. So sing this with me. We are not afraid. Go ahead, y'all. We are not afraid. We will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. Sing it out, say we are not afraid. Come on. We are not afraid. We will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. I'm not afraid, I'm alive, my heart is pumping. If they ain't messing with the vibe, let me tell you something. You got lungs full of sky, take a breath. What you really wanna say before the sunset? I'm on fire, my people got me inspired. The second I'm getting tired, I hear them whispering, not yet. I'm like, bet forget a right-wing death threat. Shoot me in the chest, I'll still be singing at the protest. 'Cause we are not afraid, say that, y'all. We are not afraid, we will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. Sing it one more. We are not afraid, let's go, y'all. We are not afraid, we will live for liberation, 'cause we know why we were made. Thank you for singing with me. Thank you for your courage and your love for your people. I'm going to pass it on to continue the readings. I'm going to pass it to Janice. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Janice, and I'm with the Center for Common Grounds, Norfolk and Virginia Beach Democracy Center. And I'll be reading an excerpt from The Transformation of Silence into Language and Action by Audre Lorde. It says, we can learn to work and speak when we are afraid, in the same way we can learn to work and speak when we are tired. For we have been socialized to respect fear more than our own needs for language and definition. And while we wait in silence for that final luxury of fearlessness, the weight of that silence will choke us. The fact that we are here and that I speak these words is an attempt to break that silence and bridge some of those differences between us. For it is not difference which immobilizes us, but silence. And there are so many silences to be broken. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Reverend Kamatara Johnson, and I'm with Circles USA. And tonight I'll be reading from For Freedom's speech, President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, 1941. In the future days, which we seek to make secure, we look forward to a world founded upon 4 essential human freedoms. The first is freedom of speech and expression everywhere in the world. The second is freedom of every person to worship God in his own way everywhere in the world. The third is freedom from want everywhere in the world. And the fourth is freedom from fear anywhere in the world. That is no vision of a distant millennium. It is a definite basis for a kind of world attainable in our own time and generation.
Hello, I'm Art Persico from the SF Gray Panthers and the California Alliance for Retired Americans San Francisco, and I'll be reading President Dwight D. Eisenhower's farewell speech from 1961. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist, so we must never let the weight of this combination endanger our liberties or democratic processes. We should take nothing for granted. Security and liberty may prosper together.
Christian, you are muted.
Hi, I'm Christian F. Nunez, the National President for the National Organization for Women, and I will be reading from This Bridge Called My Back by Gloria and Zodola in 1981. We are each responsible for what is happening down the street, south of the border, across the sea. And of those of us who have more of anything, more brains, more physical strength, more political power, more money, or more spiritual energies, must give or exchange with those who don't have these energies, but may have other things to give.
Hi, I'm Elise Jawa, and I'm a college student and social justice intern with the Workers' Circle, and I'm going to be reading an excerpt from Howard Zinn's book, You Can't Be Neutral on a Moving Train from 1994. To be hopeful in bad times is not just foolishly romantic. It is based on the fact that human history is a history, not only of cruelty, but also of compassion, sacrifice, courage, kindness. What we choose to emphasize in this complex history will determine our lives. If we see only the worst, it destroys our capacity to do something. If we remember those times and places, and there are so many, where people have behaved magnificently, this gives us the energy to act, and at least the possibility of sending this spinning top of a world in a different direction.
Hi, I'm Noelle D'Amico, the Director of Social Justice at the Workers' Circle, and our final reading tonight is Good Trouble from Carry On, Reflections for a New Generation by Congressman John R. Lewis. Growing up in Troy, Alabama, I would see signs that said whites and coloreds. I'd ask my parents and grandparents about these signs, and they would tell me that's just the way it is. They told me, don't get into trouble, don't upset the order of things. But then I heard about Rosa Parks. She got into good trouble. She wouldn't move to the back of the bus, which led to the Montgomery bus boycott. She launched the movement in earnest by doing what she knew in her heart was right. I have been arrested over 40 times, 45 if you include the arrests while in Congress. Those first arrests made me feel so liberated and free. I have been kicked and beaten, but I never grew angry. I sought good trouble, not as a form of revenge or retribution or to settle any score. Good trouble is about dramatizing something that needs changing and correcting. We will keep going and going, getting into good trouble until more join our cause and change is finally at hand. What is something that needs fixing in our country? What doesn't sit right in your hearts that moves you to protest in a nonviolent way? What can you do to get into good trouble? There is a light inside of you that will turn on when you get into good trouble. You will feel emboldened and freed. You will realize that unjust laws cannot stop you. These laws cannot stop the truth that is in your heart and soul. Friends, in the inimitable words of the civil rights activist and poet June Jordan, we are the ones we've been waiting for. We are gathered here tonight together as people who believe in one another and in our democracy. And I invite you now to see one another all across this country. And as Lou begins to play, I invite you to take the candle that you plan to light in your hands tonight. And together, we will invest these candles with love, with hope, with determination and strength. As Lou offers a final song, let us now, as people united across this nation, light our candles for democracy, for freedom, for pluralism, for rights, and for equality, that together we might light the way.
So tonight we're gonna sing a song about lighting that hope, that commitment to love and to justice. As we light these candles, we do it thinking about all the people we love and the people we work for. I'm talking about our neighbors, I'm talking about our relatives, I'm talking about those who are incarcerated, I'm talking about those crossing borders, I'm talking about all the people who, just like the children in our lives, who deserve to be loved, held, and supported. So when we sing this tonight, we celebrate the way in which we are intertwined, powerful, and committed to justice. And as we sing a song, particularly about the powerful element of fire, we think of our relatives, displaced, suffering from the wildfires in Southern California. We call them to mind with love and with courage to be able to send out whatever support that we can from where we are, including a strong prayer for healing or all those affected by disasters. Sing this song with me. We're gonna say, I need your eyes to see the light of justice in you. Need my voice to feel the way we love us. So light your fire in the night and guide us back to what is right. Now I need your eyes to see the light of justice in you. need my voice to feel the way we love us. So you know the words now. Wherever you at, don't matter how it sounds, y'all. The idea is to sing this song together. I need your eyes to the light of justice, and you need my voice to feel the way we love us. Sing, light your fire in the night and guide us back to what is right. Now I need your eyes to see the light of justice, and you need my voice to feel the way we love us. Sing, light your fire in the night and guide us back to what is right. We're gonna sing this just a couple more times tonight. And when we do, we're acknowledging the pain, the suffering that is all around us, that we carry in our own hearts right now. We're not running away from the pain, my people. We're singing a commitment to love because we acknowledge hate and division. We acknowledge the fear that people are trying to instill. We acknowledge the injustice being suffered by so many of our relatives, our beloved family members. We acknowledge it and we face it. We're not running away. As this time in history starts, we are looking around us and say, where can I bring my light? Where can I bring my love? Where can I bring my generosity, my humility, my presence, and my courage to show up for humanity? That's the prayer we're singing right now. Don't be shy. Sing your commitment. I need your eyes to see the light of justice, and you need my voice to feel the way we love us. So light your fire in the night and guide us back to what is right. Now light your fire in the night and guide us back to what is right. Now we're gonna sing it. It's just that last part, the light your fire. We're singing it to the people who need to be reminded. We're singing it to our friends, our families, to inspire the courage that we need for these times. Go ahead, sing it out. Imagine yourself singing with good people all across this country. We are not alone. We are together and we are powerful. And we're going back towards what is right. Light your fire in the night. Tell them now, guide us back to what is right. I need y'all saying, light your fire in the night and guide us back to what is right. We're gonna sing it 2 more times. Light your fire in the night and guide us back to what is right. 'Cause I need your eyes to see the light of justice, and you need my voice to feel the way we love us. Now light your fire in this night and guide us back to what is right. Thank you for your life. Thank you for your courage. We are together. Estamos juntos.
Thank you, Lou. I thank our readers. I thank the wonderful Lou Aya. I thank our 25 co-sponsors And I thank you for joining us tonight. We've dropped a digital candle that you can post and share. We encourage you to take this candle that you've lit and put it in your window so that all can see. On Tuesday, you'll receive an email from us with ways to stay connected to one another as we fight forward together for our democracy. Thank you for coming. Remember the power we hold together, and we'll see you on the front lines. Good night.